Good Thursday evening, South Carolina weather watchers. I'm the host for South Carolina Weather, Jesse Peterson. Let's talk about the weather for your Thursday evening. Now, looking at the radar right now, as you can see, we do have some showers over here just to the north of Georgetown. Um, but and that pretty much all we can see for now. We do have some showers, some little tiny bits, droplets falling just to the southwest of Loris as well. Yeah, just not much. If we go and switch over to the MRMS, and we're going to switch over to the winter weather precipitation. We do have some thunderstorms down there near Miami, Florida, as well as some storms in North Carolina, as well as some heavy downpours inside of the New England regions of the United States. New York, we have some as well. New York City's getting some rain. West Virginia and Virginia is getting some droplets. And the Great Lakes region is seeing some scattered convection through there. We also do have some rain going through the southwest actually right now. Not really where the heat is, which is where the rain needs to be right now, but it's just in the north. We also do have some rain in storms inside of Mexico, and the Four Corners regions and the northwest is also seeing some rain. If we move on and talk about our cloud cover, so here's our cloud cover right now. Cloud cover, it's really just showing just some light clouds near the coast, low country PD regions of South Carolina as well. And we also have some heavier cloud cover that goes from Savannah as well as up there near Myrtle Beach as well. Here's our cloud cover total percentage. If we push this forward, you see that we do have just some scattered cloud cover that goes through pretty much most of the low country PD regions of South Carolina. And then another round comes in right after it. Again, it's not really that much. By tomorrow, I do think that that cloud cover will really start to decrease, and I think that we would probably be clear on Friday. Friday's looking like it's going to be a nice day. So hopefully that stays true, and we'll have ourselves a nice Friday. Here's our current temperatures: 82 in Columbia, 80 in Charleston, 84 in Savannah, 82 in Myrtle Beach, 82 in Augusta, 79 in Greenville, as well as 80 in Rock Hill, 82 in Sumter and Florence. Here's our low temperatures through tonight. Tonight, we do have low temperatures around 74 in Columbia, 77 in Charleston, 75 in Hilton Head, 74 in Myrtle Beach, 69 in Kingstree, 70 in Moncks Corner, 72 in Aiken, 71 for Greenville, Spartanburg, and Rock Hill, 72 for Anderson, as well as 73, Cheraw, 71 for Dillon as well. The precipitation, that is a great thing. I'm going to pull this up right here on this screen, actually. So once we get this pulled up, I can show y'all that. So I'm going to save that, and it should change in a second. All right, there we go. So, in terms of rain, you can see here that we do have some more convection that can be possible throughout, mainly actually most of South Carolina. Charleston still has a chance to see around a tenth of an inch. Same thing with Moncks Corner and Walterboro. Same thing Georgetown, Myrtle Beach, Sumter, Columbia as well. Kingstree, Florence, all of these places have the chance of seeing some more rain going into tonight, and a quarter of an inch possible for places like Cheraw as well, where we can see around a quarter of an inch as well. Quarter of an inch of rain. Here's our SPC outlook for tonight. We do have a TSTM for mainly most of the eastern portions of South Carolina that goes all the way from Rock Hill down towards Charleston and Beaufort, Savannah as well. Marginal risk that goes up there for places like Myrtle Beach, as well as like Dillon, Cheraw as well. Marginal risk is in effect for those places. And if we continue and go through to the risk, it's really just a 5% chance of damaging winds. If a storm gets going down there, could have a gusty wind threat with it. And that's pretty much it. We do have a TSTM for tomorrow, but it's only for the southern half of South Carolina. And for Saturday is looking like it's going to be nice. Here's our excessive rainfall outlook. Going ahead and zoom my way in a little bit. You can see here, we're going to nothing for tonight or tomorrow. Same thing for Saturday and Sunday. And nothing for Monday either. So no excessive rainfall is expected for the next 5 days. Here's our tropical activity. No tropical cyclone activity is expected during the next 48 hours or the next 7 days. Now let's talk about the future. We have a lot to talk about. And it does have to also do with that tropical system that we are monitoring for the past couple of days. If you're on the live stream, the video, I do have to say something as well for the video wise, but just a little mistake that I had for like the past week. But I'll talk about that in a second. Before, probably after we talk to the audience. But here is our GFS model run as we get into the 8th. The 7th and the 8th, again, not really showing too much rain. It's looking like it's going to be a nice, at least a nice Friday and Saturday, and maybe even a Sunday as well. Sunday is probably going to be looking nice as well. So a nice Friday, Saturday, and Sunday is in store. And continuing through, more rain possible going into Monday, and then probably maybe some severe weather maybe possible going into the 11th and the 12th as well. We're just watching for that as well. We'll see what happens in terms of that. But once that exits off on the 13th, you may be wondering, we did have like a whole tropical cyclone as well that was pushing through. And you might be wondering, where is it? Well, it's kind of gone, but not like that. So you can see, here's the 16th. Okay, you can see the low pressure down here. There goes our little tropical system that we've been monitoring. It got pushed back. And I want you to look at like New Orleans, Mobile, Gulfport, Mississippi, Mobile, Alabama. Look at those places and look at the amount of rain that they will be receiving over the next, like, and every frame that we go is 6 hours. So now this is very, very unlikely. And if this does happen, again, this is only one model run, but that is a lot of rain that they would be receiving. And I went on and checked how much rain would they get through in the 384 hours if this came true. And you might see this whole thing of yellow here. That is 2 feet of rain. You did not hear me wrong. I said 2 feet of rain for places like the Panhandle of Florida, Mobile, Alabama, the coast of Mississippi as well. New Orleans can get around, if this was to happen, New Orleans could get around 4 to 6 inches. Baton Rouge could get 2 to 3 inches as well. Up here, we're not doing too bad. We're just mainly sticking around to the 1 to 2 inches as well. Portions of Georgia only getting up to half an inch. Same thing over here in Texas as well, like half an inch to maybe even an inch or 2, maybe 3 up there near Dallas. But very, very interesting stuff. This would definitely be something that they would have to watch out for if this was to come true. And this would be, I looked at it for every 24 hours. So this is what it would look like on the 21st. Pretty much the night of the 20th going to the 21st could get around almost 10 to 12 inches. So maybe even a foot of rain in 24 hours. That would be a lot of rain. And definitely would cause some flash flooding concerns as well. But we'll see what happens. We'll see if this comes true. I don't think that this will, but if it does, probably could be even more damaging, or if not as damaging, if a tornado was rolling through, because flash flooding can do more damage than a tornado. But continuing through, let's go back to the radar. Again, there goes all that rain. It's bringing us kind of like the outer bands of the system. So there goes the low pressure down there. There goes the outer bands kind of hitting us right now. Again, it's really just some rain. Nothing like that we'd really even have to worry about if it happened like this. But in terms of like wind gusts and stuff like that, again, it's not really that high at all. So that's pretty much that. This is the next thing that the next thing that we're watching for, this system right here on the 11th and the 12th. Maybe some thunderstorm, maybe some even being strong as well. And then after that, this next system right here that's going to bring us probably some rain. And even if you go back a run, I'm pretty sure the 12Z had it maybe even a tropical storm going towards Houston as well. But that was the 12Z. We're at the 18Z now. So let's go on ahead and talk to the audience. So if you want to be a part of the audience, you can by joining us at 9 o'clock p.m. If you're in the audience right now and you have a question, comment, concern, or anything like that, leave it inside the chat. We have 3 chats today, so we'll see what the chat has. So I'm going to pull this up, and well, I actually just closed it out. Okay, so here is the chat right here. We're going to turn that off. Here we go. So my Nana says, hello, Jay. You are great. Keep up the great work. Thank you for that. Cousin says, hi, Joseph. How was your day? My day was good. And then other cousin says, good evening, Joseph. I love you, cousin, and you are doing a great job. Thank you so much for that. I'm trying to do the best that I can in terms of this whole weather, South Carolina Weather Channel as well. So let's go ahead and do the San Antonio forecast as well. Zoom in down here, and then I have a bit of an announcement, kind of like I made a mistake is what I mean to say. So while I'm waiting for this to load up, I might can actually fit it in. So if you have been paying attention to my past couple of videos, usually the evening ones to be exact, you may have noticed that it's the same video. Saying that really just because I've been uploading the same video almost every single day on accident for like the past week or so. I had no idea that it was even happening. Apparently something was going on with my editing software, and I had to update it. And when I updated it, it went from an AVI to an MP4. I don't know if y'all know what that is or not, but it's my video format that I put these videos out in. So I've been uploading the same video over and over again for the past week. So I deleted yesterday's video, and then I re-uploaded this morning's video, and deleted the other one. So so yesterday's video that I had is gone. You're gonna have to go onto the live stream for that. So that's my apologies for that. I did not know that I was re-uploading the same video over and over again for like the past week. And if you really want to go back, they're all inside the stream, so it's not like you can't find them. They're at the very beginning, so it's not like you have to search for it at all. But that's that. Let's talk about this San Antonio forecast as well. And I was scrolling through while I was talking, and no rain is forecasted for the next 48 hours, I should say. And if you go to the temperature-wise, around 3 o'clock, it was around 98.3 degrees. So let's go to tonight. Low temperatures for tonight. Got that little blue thing at the top loading. So here we go. All right. So low temperatures for tonight is actually going to be around 73. Around 73. Highs tomorrow around 101. And then tomorrow night as well, around 71 as well. And then around 2 o'clock on Saturday, it will be around 95 degrees. So it's still going to be really hot out there. It's not really going to be any different than what you've been experiencing for like the past couple of days. It's still going to be really hot out there, and if you do have to go outside, like I said, make sure that you're drinking water. You got that air conditioning, a fan with you, whatever you need. Also make sure your plants are watered too, because they're probably out there burning up in 100-degree weather, and that's not even feel like temperatures either. Feel like temperatures are going to be even hotter, especially if it's humid like that. I mean, here's just one example. Actually, you can look at dew points as well. That's also a great example. Yeah, you're gonna have dew points inside the 60s, so it's not it's gonna be very moist out there, which means that it's gonna be even hotter than 100. Maybe heat index values maybe close to 110, if not at 110. I mean, tomorrow you'll have dew points in the 70s as well. That's even more moist. as we get into the next couple of days as well. So it might be hotter than that. But yes, that's all that I have. We do have a couple more chats, and then we'll go ahead and talk about that, and we'll talk about the weather news. My mom says, "Good evening, Joseph. Good evening." Okay, thanks for clarification. I blamed YouTube and got frustrated. Yeah, that was on me. That was nothing on YouTube. I just did not recognize. Did not realize that that was uploading the same video over and over and over again. 101. Wow, yeah, it's hot. In South Carolina, we be saying that that's like lava hot, but down there that's probably like pretty normal for them. Good evening, weatherman. I know you're doing a fantastic job. Keep up the great work. Love you more, Cheryl. Thank you so much for that. And then thank you. Thank you for asking that. For coming and asking for those forecasts as well. I really enjoy doing them. And let's go ahead and talk about the weather news as well. So you can see it up here. Excessive heat for the southwest, showers and thunderstorms for portions of the plains and the east coast. Showers and thunderstorms are expected across the eastern 2/3 of the country today, along ahead of a cold front. Some of these storms may result in isolated incidents of severe weather, including flash flooding. Meanwhile, more records may be tied or broken as excessive heat across the California Central Valley and much of the desert Southwest continues. I think it was like 115 in like Las Vegas today, I believe. So it's hot down there. It's even hotter than it is down there in Texas. So very, very dangerous heat. If you know anyone from California to Las Vegas to Arizona, you gotta let them know and ask them, is everything okay? Because 100 close to 110, 115 degree weather is nothing that you want to mess around with either, as well. So I think that that's all that I have. Let me see if we have any other questions. I don't see anything else. So if that's it, I'm going to head out. I should be back. I don't know. What time, because I'm getting up early to. I'm probably gonna get up early and actually go cut my yard. So I don't know if there will be a morning video tomorrow. I will see if I do decide to get up early enough. We'll see what happens. But that's all that I have. So everyone have a fantastic Thursday night. We're at 116 subscribers. Make sure you guys hit the share button, hit the like button, and the share and the like button as well. And I will be back. I'll be back hopefully tomorrow at around 9 o'clock, either AM or PM.